Picture this. You're following the advice that's been shared as the best way to stay healthy in your golden years, enjoying long walks each day. But what if this habit, woven into the fabric of your daily life, is actually hastening the aging process? It may seem hard to believe, but doctors are now cautioning that depending only on walking after the age of 70 might not be the healthiest option we've always assumed it to be. It might be taking a toll on your joints, muscles, and even your ability to do things on your own. If you're over 70, you might find that what you've been doing to stay active could be holding you back a bit. Make sure you catch this important change in your fitness routine. It just might transform your health for the better. Keep reading to discover what you can do to maintain a strong, mobile body that's brimming with vitality. Hey there. Before we dive in, I'd be super grateful if you could give this video a thumbs up. I'd love for you to join me in sharing these timeless lessons with others. If you haven't joined our little community yet, I warmly invite you to click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you'll always be in the loop with our latest videos. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to drop a comment with the number 1. And if it wasn't quite your cup of tea, feel free to share a 0 so I can make my future videos even better. Alright, let's dive right in. Once upon a time, in a world not so different from ours, there was a story waiting to be told. It was a tale filled with adventure, laughter, and a sprinkle of magic. Each character had their own dreams and challenges, and together they embarked on a journey that would change their lives forever. So, gather around and let me share this delightful story with you. Strength training is the secret to keeping your muscle mass intact. Walking is truly a delightful way to keep moving, bringing along a host of benefits for our bodies and minds alike. While walking is great for keeping us fit, it doesn't really help with building muscle, which is something we start to think about more as we get older. It really starts to show after you hit 70 as the natural and gradual process of muscle loss, called sarcopenia, begins to set in. It's a tough reality that a lot of older adults encounter. As time goes on, the muscles that used to support us in our daily adventures start to fade away, turning simple tasks into challenges that can feel a bit risky. It's hard not to notice how this gradual loss of muscle mass can quietly creep in, posing a real challenge to our independence as we age. Picture a time when you could effortlessly carry heavy bags of groceries or rise from a chair without a second thought. Then just like that, those everyday tasks turn into daunting challenges. Even the tiniest adjustments can have a profound effect on a person's self-esteem, confidence, and their capacity to thrive on their own. It's really sad when those little things we often overlook turn into sources of struggle or fear. That's why strength training shouldn't just be a suggestion for seniors over 70. It really ought to be at the top of our list. I really think that adding strength training to a senior's routine can make a big difference in their life. It not only stands up to the challenging effects of sarcopenia, it brings energy back to the body, renewing strength, balance, and a sense of vitality. I've witnessed it up close, the happiness and newfound confidence that blossoms when someone takes charge of their body once more. Strength training really makes a difference, not only for your muscles but also for how you feel overall. It plays a key role in lowering the chances of falls, a major factor behind serious injuries and the loss of independence for older adults. It improves balance and mobility, allowing you to carry on with everyday tasks confidently and without worry. Many people believe that strength training means lifting heavy weights or needing a gym membership, which can be a real hurdle for seniors who could gain so much from it. You know, strength training doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as easy as grabbing some resistance bands, doing bodyweight exercises like squats or push-ups, or even using everyday items around the house. Consider incorporating water bottles or bags of rice into your workout routine. You don't need to break the bank on fancy gear or a posh gym to get started. All you need is a little willingness to take that first step, and the results can truly be life-changing. Let me tell you about Robert. At 74 years young, he, like many seniors, thought that simply taking a daily stroll would be enough to maintain his health. But before long, he started to realize that the tasks he used to handle effortlessly were becoming more and more challenging. Picking up a box that used to feel so light now drained all his energy, and getting off the couch without help turned into a real struggle. It wasn't only that he was getting older, his muscles were losing strength because he hadn't been keeping up with his resistance training. When Robert finally decided to add some simple strength exercises like squats and resistance bands to his routine, the change was truly remarkable. He got his strength back, found his balance again, and even felt a surge of energy. He found himself doing things that had once felt overwhelming, and for the first time in ages, he felt in control of his body once more. It's about more than just keeping that muscle mass intact, too. Strength training brings along a variety of benefits that can truly enhance your quality of life. Research has shown that it can enhance bone density, a crucial factor as we grow older, and it also supports brain function, helping to keep our minds sharp. Strength training can truly be a game changer, as it not only boosts our overall health, but can also help us live longer and feel better. Research shows a strong link between keeping muscle mass and enjoying better mobility, experiencing fewer falls, and even living longer. This should inspire anyone over 70 to realize that it's never too late to begin this journey. In the end, strength training goes beyond simply building muscle. It's all about taking back your independence. It's all about seizing the reins of your body before it begins to fade away. It's all about enjoying the things you cherish with the ones you hold dear, embracing every moment without fear or doubt. As we journey through life, we all deserve to feel strong, confident, and free. That's why strength training is so important for seniors looking to enjoy their best and most fulfilling lives. The advantages go well beyond just keeping those muscles intact. They present a chance for a lively, engaging, and self-sufficient future. It really has the potential to change everything. 2. Balance and stability exercises, key to preventing falls. As we age, staying active and healthy is important, and walking is often one of the first exercises that comes to mind. It's accessible and enjoyable for many. While walking is certainly wonderful for overall fitness, many folks might not be aware that it doesn't really contribute much to enhancing balance. As we age, keeping our balance becomes super important for staying independent and avoiding injuries. However, balance exercises tend to be overlooked in favor of other physical activities, which can make us more susceptible to falls. Falls are, sadly, one of the most common reasons older adults get hurt. What's even more surprising is that it's often poor balance, not weak muscles, that turns out to be the real culprit. Lots of folks think that if they've been taking regular walks, their balance is in great shape. However, the truth is that while walking is good for you, it doesn't quite tackle the complex and subtle coordination needed to keep your balance in check. As we grow older, our bodies experience a range of changes that can influence our balance. And if we don't put in the effort, that decline can sneak up on us without us even noticing. It feels like our bodies gradually drift into a state of imbalance, and we often don't realize it until a little stumble or a near miss jolts us back to reality. Take Edward, for example. At 76, he had always taken great pride in keeping himself active. He took leisurely walks, stayed occupied with a variety of daily chores, and considered himself fit and capable. One day, as he was stepping off a curb, he unexpectedly lost his balance and almost took a tumble. Fortunately, he managed to steady himself just in the nick of time. But the surprise of the moment really rattled him. That experience opened his eyes to just how vulnerable he had become, even with his usual walking routine. His doctor, in a thoughtful manner, suggested that he begin adding balance exercises to his daily routine. Little things, like balancing on one foot or swaying gently from side to side. In just a matter of weeks, Edward began to see a remarkable change in his steadiness, and maybe even more significantly, in his confidence. He felt a newfound sense of control over his movements, with less fear of making mistakes, and a greater sense of security in his everyday activities. Balance exercises are simple and accessible. You don't need to spend a fortune on gym memberships, fancy equipment, or complicated workout plans. They can be as easy as balancing on one foot for a few seconds, strolling heel to toe in a straight line, or even trying out some gentle yoga poses. These exercises may appear minor, but their effects are far from trivial. They truly work magic in building the muscles that support our stability, while also enhancing our coordination and reflexes. These skills are so important for safely navigating the world as we grow older. On top of that, they help with posture, which is really important for keeping falls at bay right from the start. Just by incorporating balance exercises into your routine, you can change the way you move every day. It offers a wonderful feeling of control over your body that you might not get from walking alone. Adding balance exercises to your routine is a simple but impactful way to promote a safer and more confident lifestyle as you grow older. When you make balance a priority along with other types of exercise, you're really looking out for yourself. It's a smart way to lower your chances of falls and the serious injuries that can come with them. Standing on one foot while waiting for the kettle to boil or practicing yoga to enhance your stability and posture can be quite enjoyable. These exercises are simple to incorporate into your day, and the benefits you gain are well worth the little effort you put in. Make sure to keep an eye on your balance so it doesn't slip away without you noticing. Jump in now, and you'll find yourself enjoying the freedom and confidence to navigate life with ease and assurance. If you're still hanging out with me and finding these lessons helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below to let me know you're still with me. Flexibility and mobility exercises help keep your joints in tip-top shape. As we grow older, we often find that our flexibility and joint mobility start to wane. Sometimes, what once felt easy can turn into something stiff, uncomfortable, or even a bit painful. Everyday activities like bending down to tie your shoes, glancing over your shoulder, or stretching up to grab something from a high shelf might seem a bit more challenging than they used to be. When you lose that flexibility, it can really affect how you move around and enjoy your independence. Walking is wonderful for your overall health, but it doesn't quite stretch your muscles or activate all the movement patterns that your joints need to stay flexible. Doctors often highlight how crucial it is to weave flexibility and mobility exercises into your daily routine, particularly once you hit the age of 70. Meet Walter, a sprightly 78-year-old who has made daily walks a cherished part of his routine. And for years, but he began to notice some stiffness when he got out of bed or reached for things. His doctor shared that he had experienced a bit of a decrease in his range of motion and suggested incorporating some stretching and joint exercises into his daily routine. Just a few weeks into his regular practice, Walter began to feel a wonderful difference in his comfort and flexibility. He felt more relaxed, his posture was better, and he didn't have to face the same discomfort in his daily activities anymore. Flexibility exercises can be simple and straightforward. They can be as easy as some good old stretching or lively movements, like rotating your neck, rolling your shoulders, or making circles with your ankles. These activities work wonders by keeping the joints nice and smooth, boosting circulation, and easing pain and stiffness. Incorporating flexibility and mobility exercises into your daily routine can help you keep your joints healthy and ensure you can move with ease as you grow older. 4 exercises focusing on core strength and posture. Take good care of your spine. As we grow older, we often notice that our flexibility and joint mobility start to wane a bit. What once felt so easy and fluid can start to feel stiff, uncomfortable, or even bring a bit of pain. Everyday activities, such as bending down to tie your shoes, turning your head to glance behind you, or reaching for something on a high shelf, might seem a bit more challenging than they used to be. When flexibility starts to wane, it can really affect how freely you move and your ability to do things on your own. Walking is great for your health, but it doesn't quite give your muscles the full stretch or engage all the movement patterns your joints crave. That's why doctors often emphasize the need to add flexibility and mobility exercises to your routine, especially as you reach the age of 70. Let me tell you about Walter, for example. At 78, Walter had made it a habit to take a daily stroll for many years, but he started to feel a bit stiff when he got out of bed or reached for things. His doctor shared that he had experienced a bit of a decline in his range of motion and suggested incorporating some stretching and joint exercises into his daily routine. After only a few weeks of steady practice, Walter found himself feeling much more relaxed and at ease, and he could see a noticeable improvement in his posture. He started to notice that the stiffness he used to feel in his daily activities was beginning to fade away. Flexibility exercises can be simple and straightforward. Easy stretches or lively movements, like turning your neck, rolling your shoulders, or circling your ankles, can really make a difference. These activities work wonders for keeping the joints moving smoothly, boosting circulation and easing pain and stiffness. Adding some flexibility and mobility exercises to your daily routine can help keep your joints healthy and allow you to move with ease as you grow older. 5. Taking care of your joints and opting for gentle movements can really help ease the strain. While walking is usually seen as a gentle form of exercise, it's important to remember that even this simple activity can put repetitive stress on your joints, particularly after you hit the age of 70. As we grow older, the cartilage in our joints tends to wear down, and the fluid that helps them move smoothly decreases. This change makes it a bit tougher for our joints to handle shock like they used to. Many older adults find themselves dealing with joint pain, stiffness, and discomfort, especially in their knees, hips, and feet. Let me tell you about Raymond. At 77, Raymond had been taking his daily walks for years, but lately he started to feel his knees getting a bit stiff and his lower back giving him some trouble. His doctor suggested that he take it easy on his joints and recommended adding some low-impact exercises to his routine, like swimming, cycling, or even Tai Chi. In just a matter of weeks, Raymond found himself feeling a lot better, with his joint pain easing up, and he didn't have to stop moving around at all. Low-impact exercises are gentle on the joints, yet they provide many of the same advantages as a good walk. These activities boost circulation, enhance flexibility, and fortify the muscles around the joints, providing them with extra protection. Opting for gentle movements can help ease joint stiffness, lessen strain, and keep you moving freely for years ahead. Adding these exercises to your routine is a wonderful way to keep moving and help lower the chances of joint pain as you get older. Well, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discovered today. We've chatted about how crucial it is to not only keep moving, but also to pay special attention to strength training and balance exercises as we get older. We've witnessed how these little but mighty changes can greatly influence our independence, boost our confidence, and enhance our overall well-being. As we journey through life, it's essential to look after our bodies, especially as we grow older. Engaging in strength training helps keep our muscles strong, while balance exercises can help us stay steady on our feet and reduce the chances of falls. Taking these steps is crucial for our well-being. I'm eager to hear your thoughts. What's something you've picked up today that you're excited to put into practice in your own life? Whether you're thinking about incorporating some balance, exercises into your routine, or prioritizing strength training, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our Elderly Stories channel for more delightful content just like this. Keep moving, keep thriving, and we appreciate you tuning in.